This Sunday, December 17th at Brandon University's Lauren Watson Recital Hall, and on Saturday, December 23rd at Broadway Disciples United Church here in Winnipeg, the Clear Lake Festival will present a concert called Holiday Highlights. Featuring the music of Liszt and Tchaikovsky, as well as holiday classics such as Joy to the World and What Child Is This, and more. Set against a backdrop of holiday lights and Christmas decorations, this concert promises to be a concert full of holiday cheer and a great way to embrace the Christmas season. And joining me here over Zoom to talk about holiday highlights, I am joined by pianist Daniel Tselyakov and singer Monika Wall, who will be performing at the concerts both in Brandon and here in Winnipeg. Hey, Monika and Daniel, it's nice to see you here over Zoom.
Hi,
Thank you for
Chris.
having us, Chris.
Before we get to the concert, Daniel, I want to start with you. It's my understanding that you've recently returned to your home city of Brandon and are now a sessional instructor of piano at Brandon University. How has the semester been, and how are you enjoying being back in Brandon?
I love it. I mean, it's I'm teaching a graduate course, so it's not only it's more of a challenge in terms of the degree of level that you have to teach. You have to teach not only how to play, but you also have to teach how to properly do research. You have to teach students how to critically look at different theses and dissertations and articles. And it's a new kind of challenge for me. And I'm really learning a lot myself as a professor and as a musician. You take all of this challenge and you apply it to your own process of making music. And I really love that about being back in Brandon. So
Yeah, amazing,
yeah, I
amazing.
have nothing but warm words about being here.
hmm It's a great city. So the concert this Sunday at Brandon is on the 23rd, and we have the concert here in Winnipeg, and there's a little bit of everything. There's some holiday classics and some classical piano music for the holiday season. I'm going to get you both to chime in on this one. How did the idea for this concert come about?
Well, originally I wanted to do just a completely solo, just Christmas themed solo piano music of Liszt and Tchaikovsky and Schubert, Ave Maria. But I decided that what would be much better is to get a wider audience involved. You know,
Mm,
and for me as well, it's great to learn different genres and having that opportunity to learn. And I have to absolutely thank Monica for agreeing to do it and being patient with me because she has all of that experience. And we're constantly learning like what works and what doesn't in terms of these genre bending styles. And so in terms of why how it came about, it's really about bringing a very new, unique style of programming to Manitobans, and I'm hoping that that they will really appreciate and love what we're doing here because a lot of it comes from a lot of effort and a lot of time, and but we love it. I mean, this is what being an
mm.
artist and what being a musician is all about.
And Monica, how does it feel to be performing on the concert
Oh,
with
it's
Daniel?
great. It's great. We had not met before, and a mutual colleague introduced us and suggested that we do this concert together. And yes, he's a lovely person and a great player. And so we've, been as he said, figuring out how to do everything from jazz and popular music and traditional music, and how do we make all of that work from both
Mm,
ends. And
mm.
it's been a wonderful experience.
And can you talk about some of the songs that you'll be performing on the concerts?
Myself,
Yeah.
I'm singing. Okay. So you had listed some of them. I will also be singing a song called Elohai Netzor, which is a Hebrew song. Um, when we first came up with the idea, that we started talking about this in September. And so that was before October, when the world had a big shift. And but of course, we wanted to continue to sing this song of peace and hope for finding a way to live with hope and joy. So that's one that's become very special as a result of what's happened in the last few months. And many songs are themed in this hope, peace, joy direction. So we're hoping that people will leave feeling uplifted and joyous and have a sense of the spirit of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Daniel, in the original email you sent me, you said you're going to be performing Mikhail Pletnev's arrangement of the Tchaikovsky Nutcracker for the piano. How does the suite transfer over to the piano? It sounds really interesting. Are you constantly thinking about recreating orchestral sounds through the keyboard?
Absolutely. I've done orchestral arrangements before, and if any pianists are listening to this, I would highly recommend playing a lot of orchestral arrangements, because you have to use more of your imagination of creating specific touches, specific sound. It's one thing for a teacher to say, "Oh, you have to play it. You have to kind of play it this way." It's another thing to hear for example, a celesta. It's like, okay, how do I do that with a piano? You know, and it stimulates your imagination, and it's technically one of the most difficult pieces I have played, but it is I think audiences will come out of it just being incredibly excited, and it's going to be incredibly energizing and give a lot of people a lot of positive energy. And I'm looking forward to, once we get on stage and, time to play these very difficult, technically challenging works. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, one of the other pieces on the program that you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing selections from Liszt's Weihnachtsbaum, or the Christmas tree. Can you talk about that piece a bit, and what selections are you going to be performing?
Yes, I will be playing the fourth. It's the fourth movement and the fifth movement. Actually, I'm going to be, the fifth is a scherzo, and the fourth is actually Liszt is taking from "O Come All You Faithful," the hymn, and he develops it further. Not a lot of classical musicians, know about this, and so it's actually an exploration for classical music goers as well, that there are these pieces by Liszt that are very beautiful. I find them very charming, and I actually am wondering whether Tchaikovsky took a little bit from this suite and he applied it to a little bit of his Nutcracker. I feel like there's a connection between those two works. So that's it's rarely played, but it's a very beautiful work and composition.
Yeah, it's a wonderful piano cycle. The concert is going to be set against the backdrops of Christmas lights and moonlighting. I'm going to throw this question out to the both of you. Does this create an extra amount of intimacy for you from a performance standpoint? Maybe I'll start with you, Monika. Do you want to answer that one?
Well, we haven't done it yet, so we'll see. But I do expect it will have a very special feel to it, that almost like you're, bathed in starlight or that kind of thing. And I've never performed under those circumstances before. So I think that will really add another element for the audience and for ourselves as well. Yeah.
And what are you looking forward to most about performing the concerts, Monika?
I think the variety of music is really interesting, and I will be singing "Oh Holy Night" at the end, which is sort of a song that a lot of people associate with me, and so we'll be doing an arrangement of that, and also an arrangement of Joy to the World that is really joyous, that we hope the audience will join us in.
And Daniel, how about you? What are you looking forward to most about the concerts?
It's a new experience, new project. The ability to do something new, the ability to challenge myself, the ability you kind of are in charge of everything, and it is very taxing, but I I I love every minute of it. So, and once the lights are gonna start to dim, I actually practice a lot. Like I've started practicing like this at the end of my master's. I noticed some of the piano students practicing in the dark. And I always wondered why would they do that? You know, like because you can't see the board, like you can't see the keys.
Yeah.
But I've actually started doing this myself, and I've noticed the incredible benefits you get from just having your visuals shut off and just having trust in your just body awareness, your ears, and just letting go. And I think that's why I'm so like I have this such a desire to play in these darker spaces. It just it's easier to let go, I find, for me.
Daniel and Monika, the concerts this Sunday in Brandon and on Saturday the 23rd here in Winnipeg sound like they're going to be fantastic. Both concerts start at 7:00. Where can people go to find out more details, and how much are tickets?
Sure. So you can go to the website on clearlakefestival.com, or to buy tickets, you can call at 204-727-9631 or 204-571-6547, or email burba@brandonu.ca. And tickets are 25 ahead of time. So you actually have to call in so Friday is the last day for Brandon, and next week on Friday is the last day for Winnipeg. To get tickets in advance. At the door, it'll be $5 extra.
So $30. Wow, amazing. Daniel and Monika, this has just been so great to speak with you here at Resume. All the best in these two upcoming concerts, and thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me today. This has just been a lot of fun.
Thank you,
Chris.
For our Classic 107 listeners, the Holiday Highlights concerts take place this Sunday at 7 p.m. at Brandon University's Lauren Watson Recital Hall, and on Saturday, December 23rd at 7 p.m. here in Winnipeg at Broadway Disciples United Church. For more details, visit classic107.com and click the events tab. Daniel, Monika, thanks again.
Thanks.